Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of January 27th through February 2nd, 2025. As I shuffle up, I want to remind you guys that January is the last month that you can purchase an hour-long 2025 reading with me. So I highly recommend you go and get that now before they're all sold out, because you only have a few days left. And in this reading, we will go over all areas of life and seeing what's in store for you in 2025, getting good advice to keep you on your highest aligned path, making this year one of the best years for you. And we'll also open the floor up to your spirit guides, ancestors, and past loved ones to deliver any messages and words of wisdom that they may want to give you at this time. So go check that out. First card out for you this week, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Sagittarius, in which ways are you making yourself a martyr? In which ways are you keeping yourself trapped in the same repeating routines over and over and over again? In which ways are you allowing yourself to be used or to stay in negative circumstances? Because the message here is you do not need to struggle. You do not need to suffer. There is no reward for stressing yourself out. There is no reward for constantly putting yourself in these positions where you're either being used or you keep injuring yourself or you keep just moving through the struggle. It's like there is help available to you. You don't have to suffer as much as you have been suffering. And the way in which this will resonate for you guys will look different. But I feel like there is a simple solution here that maybe you overlooked when it comes to something that is a bit of a struggle. There could be an easier way of doing things. You don't need to struggle through it. And you know, the example that's coming to my mind is so stupid, like so stupid. At my old house, I had a painted ceramic bathtub, and I hated cleaning that thing because I would literally just use Dawn dish soap and scrub with so much elbow grease to get these soap stains out of it. And it was like my least favorite thing to do, and I would oftentimes neglect it. Well, they literally make products with like a wand, so you don't have to get down on your knees to do all this scrubbing, and it just automatically like goes in a circle and scrubs it, so you don't need to put so much muscle effort into it. And it's like, if I would have just gotten one of those, I could have saved myself so much struggle. Like, I didn't have to sit here and put myself through that suffering. If you're somebody who bakes a lot, for example, and you do everything by hand, it's like, you know, maybe it's okay for you to invest in like an automatic mixer or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many easier solutions to what you're doing. And for some reason, this week, you're really seeing them, and you may feel guided to invest in these solutions so that way your life becomes easier. You know, it's just amazing. And for some reason, all of the examples that are coming to my mind right now are household related, you know, like an automatic mixer, bidets, life-changing, you know, things like that, those cleaning tools that really help you out. It's like, if you have the money, invest in those things. If you are in physical pain in any way, look up solutions that are healthy and good for you for pain management. Try different things. Don't push yourself so hard. There could be certain stretches or things you can do that can really alleviate that pain. There's no need for you to struggle. Same thing in your relationships. Like, if you're being mistreated by anyone, the question here then becomes like, are you addicted to being the victim at that point? Because nobody is saying you have to spend time with that person. You are choosing to do it and become this martyr for literally nothing. There is no reward. There's no positive thing that happens in the universe for you overworking yourself either. And same thing when it comes to work also. Like, you may be working really, really hard trying to get big results. Well, have you ever considered that you can get big results without working super duper hard? You know, you don't need to grind yourself to the bone every time you do something in order to see the prosperity and success that you want. In fact, Spirit is saying, if you just relax and be at peace in your journey and allow it to be easy, you may actually attract more prosperity. And that's something about wealth accumulation that isn't talked about very often, but it's like, if you want to acquire and accumulate more wealth for yourself, you do, a part of that process is actually automating a lot of your work or making it easier through hiring other people or using innovative tools that take the workload off of you, so that way you can actually have a greater output and provide more value to people. You know, if you're doing everything tediously by hand, by yourself, you're going to feel exhausted, overly in that masculine energy and not enough in that yin receptive energy of allowing help and innovation to work in your favor. We have the 10 of Cups coming out. There's a great deal of happiness in your home and family life, your relationships. It's like a dream come true, honestly, which I love that. We have the Devil coming out in reverse. Yeah, there's a purging, a cleansing that is taking place this week. All of the negative addictions, emotions, and anything in your life that was just a super bad influence on you, you're almost like feeling it purge away from your soul. For some of you, this could mean like a very toxic coworker or roommate or someone like that has recently exited your life, and you're literally feeling like their energy being purged from the space from you, and it feels like a happy environment is restored in some capacity. We have the 10 of Wands coming out. 10s have been coming out a lot in the readings this week. 10 of Wands underneath the Hanged Man in reverse. This really doubles down on that message here, because 10 of Wands shows having too much responsibility on your back. And it's like, it's not even serving you anymore. It's time to let go and make your life easier. Like, legitimately, there's a huge theme here about making things easier, automated. You don't like set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it. Wow. Really cool. In which ways can you use technology and innovation to make your life easier? Perhaps it's time to upgrade, so that way you're not doing everything in life manually. We have the Hermit coming out. Beautiful. You are gaining enlightenment. You are feeling extremely spiritually connected this week, and you just have beautiful spirits watching over you in general, I believe. You have a lot of healing wisdom to give to the collective. You have a lot that you offer to the collective, a lot that you're doing, positive messages that you are spreading, light that you are spreading. In your alone time, that is where you reset. In your alone time, that is where you gain the most amount of clarity and you return back to center. And I'm seeing there's some very interesting positive epiphanies that are sort of downloading into your soul right now, and you are finding a way to not only use them to make your life easier, but also sharing this with the people around you. And then final card out, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and this is coming out right underneath that Devil card in reverse. So it feels like any sort of emotionally manipulative, adult babies. Adult babies. People who are adults who throw hissy fits. They just don't know how to regulate their emotions. Anyone like that, like I said, feels like they're purging from your energy. You're getting more alone time, connecting back to your higher self, your happiest self, with your own clarity of mind. And it feels really nice, honestly. So enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.